Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and a new video. We are working on the Repsol again today. The plan is to get the engine bay painted. We've then got, I'll show you in a minute, we've started stripping the donor car. So that's all stripped now, the interior's totally stripped out, the engine's out, so I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, so we're going to concentrate, get the engine bay painted. Then I can concentrate on stripping out the wiring loom from the donor car and the dashboard, etc. And whilst Dad's dressing the engine bay and painting it and making that look nice, I can crack on and fit the wiring loom in the Repsol car and get that all fitted, ready for when the engine's done and we can stick it back in. So yeah, I'll just show you that and what we're going to do, and I'm going to take you over to Matt at Essex Spray Shop's workshop, where Dad's going to be doing some shop blasting on the radiator support. So we'll see how that comes out as well. Tom's down today in the ST180 Fiesta. He's just doing a few bits like sorting out the ABS wiring where he ripped that off in an accident. He's actually done a nice job of this. Have a look at this quickly. This was his smashed up splitter that was in 3 pieces. So he's cut some strips of metal, riveted them on so it holds it nice and firm, and he's fiberglassed them in so it's back in one piece. Yeah, that's come out very nice. I think he's happy with that one. It does look very good, to be fair. Got the ST back up in the air, subframe back off. He had a couple of knocking issues and he's just addressing them today. So we've cleared the garage out, got the MX-5 rolled out and Dad's Beetle. So we've decided we are just going to drop this subframe out, undo it from the top mounts there. I think there's 6 bolts on the subframe itself, 2 here, 1 either side, and then there's 2 this side underneath, 2 that side underneath. Also there's a nut or bolt on the back of here to undo the steering column from the steering rack, and then that should all just drop down as one, and that'll get that all out of the way. Then we ain't got to worry about masking in the arches, masking around the top mounts, etc. You can get that painted, roll it out of the way, get inside there painted, and then just bolt it all back up basically, because as you can see it's getting a bit primer on it and what have you. We should be able to get that off in fairness. So yeah, we'll crack on with that. I'll just show you the bolts underneath quickly. So there is 1 bolt there which I've already started undoing, 1 a bit further out over there, and then the same this side, 1 there and 1 there. It should all just drop out and roll out the way. So guys, she's out. It was literally that simple. 10 minutes work. I did find another 2 bolts, another 2 bolts, 1 either side, up underneath, which was these ones here. So it was 3 bolts either side, plus the ones in the chassis here, and then obviously the top mount bolts. She's out and she's ready to be sprayed. Here's Dad, guys, over in the shop blast cabinet in the back of Matt's unit, just spraying up the what's this, the Radiator Crossmember Cradle. It's coming up quite nice, taking a bit of time, but yeah, it should come up alright once it's done. How's it going, Dad?
Yeah, not too bad. It's a little bit slow, but it is doing it. Getting it there. It's such a size, and the size of the cabinet can't turn it here.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah, so the gloves only go so far.
Can we just open this up just to show them how it's coming up? Yeah, excuse the dust. As you can see, that's like what it was, and that's how it's bringing it up. So yeah, it's getting there.
It'll look good when it's finished.
A little update on the donor car as well, guys. So engine's out now, as you can see. It wasn't too painful of a job, to be fair. It was quite straightforward. Didn't come across any problems. Everything looked decent on it. It's as if it had been apart recently, to be fair, a lot of the stuff on this car, because all the bolts are all loose and come off nicely. So that was double handy. So we've got all the bits of the loom which we're going to be taking out of this one everywhere. As I said in the last video, there's a few bits on it that need a bit of attention, but it's no big deal. Like, we found wires like this, and also on here somewhere. No, not on this one. Don't know, I can't find them now. I've just sort of stuffed them all up out of the way and everything. But there was bits of wire, like with copper showing and all that. But yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all fixable and it's all there. And we know it runs, so we know it was all working perfectly. Dad stripped the interior as well. Got to obviously take the dashboard out, but interior's all stripped, which is good. And we've got parts everywhere around the workshop again. Literally, we tidy it up and then it just gets filled up with loads of parts again. But yeah, it's coming along. It's getting there, guys. So next on the agenda is we're going to take the dashboard out. Are we going to take the dashboard out? No, we might not take the dashboard out. So we've got it all masked up, ready to hit it. We're going to hit it with a bit of bar coat first to seal these areas. Seams, they go a bit yellow. The primer goes a bit yellow over this black underseal type stuff. So yeah, we've done a bit of seam sealer around them seals there. We're going to hit it with a bit of bar coat and then prime it with a nice bit of high build primer. Then we'll hit it with the diamond white. I noticed when I rewatched the last video we said frozen white. I think we've come to the conclusion it's diamond white, for a couple of people helping us out with colour codes for the Repsol cars, and yeah, just doing a bit of general research. So it is diamond white, not frozen white.
So we're ready to go with a coat of bar coat, just to isolate some bits that may bleed through because it's been smothered in black stuff. All tacked down, heated up the workshop to give it a bit more adhesion on the paint so it ain't too cold. And then it's just attacking it with a bit of bar coat. Now I've got stinking cold.
Bar coated over the underseal, so there's no bleed through now from underneath. It's all nicely blocked out, ready to take the primer. We're going to give it a couple of coats of primer on top, around the front here as well. I'll hit everything with primer now. I wasn't worried about hitting the white parts like up there and along here with the bar coat because there's no need, so you're not going to get no bleed through on that. Obviously it's all tacked back off and it's all scotched up, ready to receive the primer. We'll get it all in one colour. I'll stick you on a bit of time lapse. Dad's just going to talk some temperatures with you now.
Yeah, no, obviously ideal temperature for painting on a cold December morning. So we've heated up the workshop and we've got it to temperatures on the car. I don't know if you can see the
dot there.
Dot there in the
That's
thing.
the
so 60,
infrared.
66 At the front is, it will climb up.
They're around 60-65 degrees. Yeah. It's dropped a little bit as we've turned off. That's what we use to heat the workshop. It's dropped a little bit. We've turned it off, obviously, because we're videoing. But we'll give it another little blast just to warm it back up again. And yeah, she'll be ready to go. So guys, here we just went straight on from the primer, straight onto the base coat in the video. Didn't get any footage in between that, didn't really think it was necessary, it's just painting. Yeah, so the final footage after these time lapses will be the final product, fully painted, lacquered, and yeah, looking nice and shiny. Just a little cutting, guys, just to show you it all now done in base coat, diamond white. It took 2 coats, probably more like 3 coats actually, that's how I used all the paint, and it come out beautiful. Time to get some lacquer on now, and then get her looking lovely and shiny. So guys, that's it, paint job finished in the engine bay of the Repsol. As you can see, it's had 2 coats of lacquer, and it's coming out beautiful shiny. It's not absolutely perfect, obviously, we ain't got a paint booth, we ain't a paint shop, but it's come out perfectly acceptable for an engine bay, considering you're not going to see half of it. I'd say that was jobs as a success. So, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Please like and subscribe, so you can see the future videos on the Repsol. In the next video, we'll probably be cleaning up the engine. Dad's going to start painting that, and I'll start getting the dashboard out of this one and the wiring loom and start fitting it up into this one. So yeah, have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. Ta.